Certainly, well, the biggest challenges are the reduction in CO2 emissions and the improvement in the building's fabric energy efficiency. And that being the biggest single challenge is that increase in insulation or various other elements that are needed to improve U values and thermal performance across the building fabric. So I think that is the single biggest challenge, as well as sort of offsetting fossil fuels with renewables. I think the Hi-therm product solves a clear thermal bridging issue that you can see in normal steel lintels, which has steel going from front to back of a building. The fact that it has the polymer break in there is an obvious benefit to anybody who understands thermal transmittance. Thermal performance in many cases, and any additional support. So we do get many very well regarded products that are not then supported by their manufacturer in the same way that Keystone's does with SI values. We see it was similar with blocks. We see it in other areas where there's maybe a little bit more a manufacturer could do to help people like myself specify these products. And certainly, yeah, Keystone have done that with the SI values, and I'd encourage any manufacturer to do the same. There's always a cost balancing exercise between performance and cost gain, but there's also the impact on site, and obviously changing a lintel has very little impact to site operations. So while costs may be higher in some areas, operational costs and so forth come down, and something that doesn't change on site operations is always beneficial to clients. Certainly, when we're looking at SAP 10, we're looking at a 15% uplift in your fabric energy efficiency from the previous edition of the regulations, and a simple change in Hi-therm lintels can pick up a good chunk of that straight off the bat prior to further sort of more drastic works, including bigger floor depths, wider cavities and roof insulation that can exceed rather significant depths. So it's just that first easy thing that we can do that will give us a good chunk of performance straight off the bat. The communication I did have with Keystone in the early days of specifying it, as I say, they've been so good at providing me with information, I haven't necessarily needed to go back 3, 6 and 9 months later. I'm armed with the ammunition I need. The product literature that's out there is very, very good, and certainly is ideal to pass on to my clients as a, here's your first step, these people may be worth considering. But no, I wouldn't hesitate for a moment to pick up the call and ask you for more information if I feel you could offer it. Keystone have certainly been very proactive in offering straight up front the SI values needed for your lintels, which certainly in the use of a Hi-therm gives a fantastic benefit, and is certainly an improvement over just standard default across the board values. So to be able to pick up the phone or send a quick email and 2 days later have a bespoke calculation done by the guys at Keystone is fantastic service.